always been told that I'm too small, I'm not big enough, I'm not fast enough. I don't have what it takes. I prepare so no one can take what is mine. No one can replace my mind, my heart. To be the best and stay there, sweat is necessary. I'm older. Of course I'm older. That's the beauty of it. 16 years plus. Different level of wisdom, different level of understanding, different level of punishment. I want to live long after my records have fallen, long after my rings have tarnished. And whatever you got to do to make sure you chase your legacy every second of your life. Will you be remembered? How would you be remembered? Why wouldn't you fight for the greatest achievement ever? Leave your mark to endure forever.
Toss him over to the troll.
Welcome back, everybody. It's a beautiful day here in Tampa Bay. I'm here with my commentator, Ike.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to Carolina, Tampa Bay NFC divisional matchup.
We're returning. So white and small.
You know, every team's got a little white boy.
He's always returning. Now here we see the Panthers in offense. Do not know who their quarterback is. Is it Teddy? Teddy Bridgewater. You can see back there. And just previous in the previous traded away Robbie Anderson, new tight end Hunter Henry from the Chargers. How do you think that shapes up for this team?
You know, it was an interesting move. Obviously, I think it was a good move for the most part on the other side of the ball. You haven't had a tight end. It's Greg Olsen. And a decent and young core in DJ Moore and Curtis Samuel. So I think Robbie Anderson was a piece that they were willing to move.
And then we look at Teddy Bridgewater. Tell me, like, what is he that came? And speaking of Teddy, that was just picked off. What I was going to say is, what do you think of Teddy? Is he just Cam Newton 2.0 or do completely different from Cam Newton?
You know, I think it's one of those Kobe Brissett, Jimmy Garoppolo situations where he could be really under the right coach, under the right staff, under the right in this situation. But it really depends. Obviously, they put the talent around. It's time for him to execute.
Of course, here we are, Tampa offense looking come out in heavy sets, which is interesting. Because the Panthers looks like it's in a very not strong set to stop this, and it looks like it's going to hit him right there. That speed on that defense.
Yeah, with the tree at tight end that the Buccaneers, they're able to go into this tight and not even.
We go the same thing here, little heavy set. Tom Brady play action, looking, throwing. Is that a wide open? It was right there.
And if I'm not mistaken, OJ was that lined up back on that play, just split the seam middle. Not usually somebody that you as a threat down the field, the fullback. OJ Howard into that tight end position, hybrid fullback.
And now he's getting respect in the NFL. Was ever getting respect in Alabama, so I see that for him. Coming to the national championship from the Doom, but we surpassed that, and here we go, back on offense. That was a very weird drive. Just I think it was a two-play drive from the Buccaneers, and now it's already 7-0.
That went by real fast. Hopefully, Carolina changes up what the game plan is, hopefully moving here.
We go, Teddy Bridgewater 5, looking. Oh, wow. Was that Jordan Whitehead? Antoine Whitfield. Oh, my God. Was that P.I.? That looked like P.I.
That was just a one-on-one 50 ball. Anton Winfield went up one-handed turnaround snag. You know, sometimes it's worth throwing a 50-50 ball, but unfortunately, only one team comes
we go. Brady looking in the pocket underneath to Gronk. Gronk tried to juke. Gronk isn't as mobile as he used to be. This is his first year back. He's get too creative.
Yeah, probably still testing what he's capable of doing. He's a human, but Gronk is.
And the Panthers, prior to this game, as we know, traded Don Jackson and picked up Akeem Till. How do you feel about that acquisition?
Besides their number one corner, K. Jackson, there's not like a told name necessarily on that defense. Obviously, with Kuechly retiring, they lost a huge veteran, a huge presence defense just in general. So bringing in a guy with the experience that he has in Akeem Talib might just boost this defense a little bit.
Of linebacker secret, Brian Burns stacking. You hope you better get used to that against this. His only is not the best, but can they protect him? Added interest in the draft, and Brian Burns come off that edge. Here we go. Jay Logan won't even close to the first. Here we go, looking for field goal. Like Akeem Talib on the Panthers. Good move.
Yeah, I think that's a move just to see if you can make the playoffs and hopefully fill that number 2 spot and just have that person at that maybe even number 3 position that can just make a play for you in a while.
Braxton Berrios on the I thought he was in free agency still because he is signed to the Panthers now, starting kick returner.
And
here we go.
Guy.
Yeah, a little 5, Wes Welker type. Here we go. Bridgewater can be setting out from 5 wide in the head. Looking, it's a pitch to who? Is nice in the back. Oh, he goes off. He must. Oh, little truck. 17 yards. Pitches don't get stitches in this game. That's last year. Pitches are
much
coverage.
Improved, making it a little bit more thick in that aspect of the game. Have it popular in a few Maddens, but making a hit here.
McCaffrey teleport for 10 yards. It's cheating. I think he might for that. Give him McCaffrey teleport. Great. Here we go. Here, who slot is that? Samuel in the slot. Oh, and speaking of, there we goes McCaffrey just for another easy 5 yards. Like, who do you think will be the I would say a score, like most yard, like the MVP of this game, both sides of the ball?
Well, I'd expect this to be a high caliber, high volume game, just in general. It could be a lot of turnovers. Could be a lot of passing. Could be a lot of wonders, whatnot. Christian McCaffrey would be majorly involved. Good player, not only in real life but in what he's capable of doing. So I like to see his name called a lot this game.
And here we go. His name is Cole. And as he just goes over, gets stood up, but game down, puts him in field goal range. That's what you know. CMC leading as the leader of this team. Here we go. Panthers come out in the gun buff set here. We see a 3-4 odd defense. Buccaneers. Vea during Dak to McCaffrey just takes it easy. Another 5 yards. Teddy Bridgewater's first completion of the day. You got to start somewhere. You got to get the rhythm going if you can. Because 0 for 3, 2 INTs is not how to start out. Here we go. Oh, batted up in the air. Wow. Impressive play there. But I think that was from Vea. Good awareness from him on the D-line. Here we go here. Oh, wide open out there. Might be looking for. No eye of the Daniel, but he drops the ball. Ooh. Yeah, see that from the Panthers.
Beautiful. Great read. Just wasn't accurate in that coming over the middle.
And here we go. Joey looking, and that kick is good.
Slide
just
guy.
Like that. 3. Score game, anything can happen. Here we go. Already to kick off to Miller in the back. Another small wide. They just once. Here we go. The Buccaneers up. What will Fournette, Gronk. Here we go. Looking, and that's by Trey Boston. Wow. I thought Evans had that. Truly. I would there.
Man, Trey Boston.
Did you think, who had
that at the last second? Madden wants the ball or nobody gets it. They gave
Trey
to Trey
Boston
on that one.
And here we go. A little fullback. Right, what will he like to do? Play ash, stretch, pitch maybe. Fullback moves to the left side. The D line, it's a handoff there and stuck right up at the line. Guys, 2 extra 20. Like, what do you think you'll see from guys? You know, CMC now, guys.
Yeah,
is it a monster? Or what is it?
Wow, that's an amazing 1-2. Really surprised to see him use free agent lottery pick on a running back. Obviously, the probably best free agent running back in free agency. Guys, I was really surprised. I actually asked him what due to a decision like that, and he really just want to keep both backs healthy. And that's going to be me splitting for the most part. So I'm excited to see how involved he gets guys and how he gets him involved.
And that's a smart decision. We see injuries here. A lot of Josh Jacobs has gone down, if I'm not mistaken, and other big name players have been injured. And here goes just taking it super easy. This Panthers O-line making it really easy for Christian McCaffrey. Ton of injuries, and I would see CMC and or guys go down.
Yeah, not to have just a backup plan, so to speak, some insurance in the backfield. You never know what can happen on a week-to-week basis.
And just guys is in for touchdown. It's the game just tied up 10-10. Panthers down 10-0, and Panthers are just making this 10-10. It's just that easy.
Yeah, they haven't on
10
backwards
points. Yeah. Go on.
Ball, so might as well just keep pushing it.
And in the first quarter alone, it's already 20 put up. Could this be a high game? I'd be hope something, offense puts fans in the seats as we right now. The offense puts fans in the seats. Defense wins the championship, so what happens here? Just kind of looking like Fitzpatrick, but like not in the bad way. You know what I mean? Like just handing the ball off and make poor throwing reads. But he just handed the ball off, passes. He's just doing Ryan Fitzpatrick did last year. Here we go, second quarter, as the Buccaneers will pull up in the little play action, and then possibly they keep on. Now it's looking to me like Evans might split that seam. Logan, Thompson, Evans. Oh, and Boston did not beat him the time as Mike Evans goes for the touchdown. Trey Boston did not get the time, and Mike Evans got the better of him.
Yeah, it looked like Trey Boston got a little greedy that time. Tried to do the deja vu and pull the interception, but over pursued a little bit. Evans able to do some damage.
And just like play the second play of the server, it is 17 and 27 points put up here. What do you expect to see from this defense? What do you think of the core as a whole?
They got pieces, they got young pieces, they got it in between. It's pretty balanced for the most part. Real good D-line to get some sacks. The overwhelming part is the backs, safeties. Obviously, they brought in the man out of Minnesota back safety position that was able to do interception earlier. Besides that, a lot of underwhelming names that they play bigger than what they are.
And so far, 1-0, Panthers 1-0 game. No rivalries. I think back-to-back of the week for both of these teams. McCaffrey, another easy after that previous quarter, and seemed not click on that little screen pass. Leaves Teddy 1 for 7. It's really bad this game so far. Do you know who the backup is for the Panthers fans? It's not
backup Panthers for Cam Newton before Water was there. They bounced around with for a little bit.
That's right.
There was
Kyle Allen, who was there.
Kyle Allen. Yeah. Well, they've really had a hard time. That franchise guy, ever since Cam Newton, they thought he was going to die for a while. But then Super Bowl once, but just wasn't able to cap it off against the Broncos. Now I guess they're going a different direction. Obviously, plenty of talent around him. See if he can make it happen.
And as we see here, a little delay, and he teleports in for a 5-yard gain. Easy moving, making this look too easy. Already 104 total yards, and 50 of those coming. Well, majority of those coming from EMC in the backfield. Last win. Here goes CMC. Easy hole split and a miss. And jeez, this Panthers O-line is tearing up this Vikings deal.
Man, they really are.
They're mauling. But he comes out in the pistol here. I'm seeing the back. That's the guys in the back. 32-22. Here we go. For guys looking. And a missed tackle. Dean trying to make a play and could not do it. And just like 17-17. Poor defense by Jamel Dean.
And just an easy route sitting. Just an easy route sitting at the first down mark. Able to hit it. Get the corner over pursued. Just a little too late. Was able to corner and just take advantage of it.
Jamel fast, but it all means can't react. And just like that, 17-7, Scotty Miller kneels the ball, and Tampa Bay will build offense. And what will they like to do here? I really back the game here. Game from Teddy and Brady. Crazy hasn't been on offense to do anything. But what do you expect to see here? It's a coming drive.
Panthers relying a lot on the run game, and
there
for
goes
the most
TJ.
Wow.
Run game. Again, exploding pass. He does. TJ is challenging CMC. It's a one-play score, and it's so back and forth.
I was just about to say how Tampa Bay was relying on the pass, and I'd like to see them run game involved here. And sure enough, TJ so fast he just beat me to it.
And TJ Logan field. Let's talk about Ronald Jones, and TJ Logan.
Yeah, TJ Logan just a little bit more backfield, and obviously just one play to make an impact.
Well, that's what he did here. So, Buccaneers come out in knife 2 formation. Interesting formation. It's a little that makes sense. Guys looking, and Shaquille Barrett picks Bridgewater. Can he take it? Nice, and goes. There, Shaq Barrett proving why he should get more from this Tampa team.
Yeah, Shaq Barrett had an
really bad first.
Had an amazing breakout last year. Just stayed real in, stayed right in his zone. Was able to sit on that slant.
And there goes Jesus. That's back-to-back one-play scores from the Buccaneers. 31-17. In a blink of an eye. What do you do with the squad? Time against you? Is it? There's still 2 and 31-17 in the first half. What do you do as a Panther squad? How do you think
plenty of time left in the game, but you're only going to dig a hole for yourself if you keep the turnovers. You got to find a way to move the ball down effectively and efficiently, and turnovers are really the thing that's keeping them here.
And here we go. The Tampa Bay Elects come out in another 5 set here. Heavy. They really want to stop run game, man in motion, pitch to McCaffrey. He double tackled. Oh, hey, that's 6 yards. The Panthers will take that every time. But just chewing the clock down, hopefully not allowing this Tampa Bay offense has been so one-hit wonder twice, just keep them off the field.
Yeah, Tampa Bay comes around and eventually figures out how to shut down this run game. It's really hard for Teddy Bridgewater, so he better find out if and we can pass the ball.
And as we see there, Hunter involved into the second quarter. Know if he's been shut down. been seen yet. Or I mean, so far it's been heavy Panthers. He's just been used for blocks. His first. There goes McCaffrey for another easy first. Yeah, Hunter Henry there. And getting the 3rd and inches. Hoping to see another Greg Olsen come out. Bridgewater lines up. Set. Here we go. Looking. Probably side here if I had to guess. And that going to the corner. Is that a catch? Was that DJ Moore? What did you see?
DJ Moore did cut it.
Challenge flag.
One of those.
And
Yeah,
it's
not
over
necess-
and it's upheld. That was kind of a tough one to review. DJ, impressive catch by.
Absolutely. That's one of the 50-50 balls that he's been waiting to go his way. That one was able to. DJ Moore apparently got 2 feet and down to 38 yards.
That was really quick review by the refs, and Tampa lose timeout. Now I confirm, but I would like to think that is challenge of the season I've seen.
Yeah, I can't think of any others. Very well could be.
And there goes McCaffrey out the backfield. Easy, looking like Cam Newton just passing back out to McCaffrey. Even Tom Brady, depending on who you look at. And here we go, Bridgewater. Rips left. Hunter Henry alone. Could he be looking for Henry? Even McCaffrey. And he's going deep. Ooh, overthrown by 6 for 14. 83 yards, touchdown, 3 pick. No, like you and I commentated last week. And Jalen threw a numerous amount of picks. Do you sub Bridgewater out? Do you sub him out?
You see a success here and there. It's not near consistent as you'd hope. Where with Jalen Hurts, no success whatsoever. It was just accurate and very terrible and throws by him. All Teddy's predicting, and he's got them, score away from a 1-possession game. He's able to hopefully get this game. I'd keep him in.
Yeah, there's still a whole lot of football left to be played. And warning pops up here. Dev White looking for Olsen. Looking. Oh, the safety did not make a ball. And Hunter Henry, touchdown.
Wow.
If I'm not mistaken, that was or ran, and the safety did not go to that ball. Looking somewhere else. Hunter Henry wide open. Already making an impact on this Panther. Like what you see there from that touchdown. Are you surprised?
Yeah, it looked like the safety quarters on the side of the field came down and on that post and just crossed over in that left half of the field and was wide open. Safety didn't even.
2-minute drill here. 124 in the first half. This game is looking offense. Defenses have no. They have no say right now. Here we go, looking 31. 2-minute drill from Tampa Bay, and they score again. It's been all one from here. Here we go, underneath Miller. Not a one-play touchdown. Maybe they have some clock here, so the Panthers don't. And Evans overthrow. That's a bit odd. Evans beat his man. I've been a Aqib Talib on him. How do you feel about that matchup? Evans on.
Yeah, you would hope somebody like Jackson is over there, but a more receiver in Aqib Talib, that's a matchup decision. They could go back and forth if Talib and Mike Evans this game.
As we see here, Evans again. He's trying to eye out Aqib Talib. He's looking. Is he eyeing it? Looking. Evans. PI. Could not. Evans seems how to drag him down. That's to the Panthers defense.
Yeah, Aqib Talib, more of a physical receiver, veteran. You'd hope he's more smarter than that. Don't want to give up the touchdown.
And Leonard Fournette making it look like he looks like CMC. He's just
really enjoying.
Looks like he split. Jeez, yeah.
Being on a winning team in a environment, he's taking advantage of his opportunity.
As he said, he finally has a quarterback for the first time in his career. As we kick off, Braxton Bears, and I do in the Panthers score here. Well, can but will they?
they've had a lot of success with the run game. It's only a minute left to go. 5 yards, you wouldn't necessarily be running the ball in this situation. So, as you just saw there, another hitch route for 15 yards might be able to get them within feet at least.
Teddy being hit on the throw. Hits his center on the back. It's a season, but at least it wasn't a pick. Anything else as we go. A lot of man here from this offense. Some corners they have they're attempting. Hunter comes not as. And who was that on Hunter? That was a white boy. And I apologize, but I do who that was on Hunter Henry. Teddy Bridgewater found that out fast. As we go, looking, surveying, and easy. Sean Murphy, but he could not keep Samuel.
Yeah, making a lot better leads. Looks much more comfortable in this 1 minute drill than he had during the regular game.
Yeah, I mean, Teddy Bridgewater took that man-to-man. He's probably been seen. McCaffrey, juking. Not what you want to see. Timeout. The orange field goal range slide. He has the power. He's iffy, but I hope he has what he wants here. And here we go. Another cut here. Spraying the D-line. Definitely looking. Sue. I ain't sacked. Down goes Bridgewater via fake. And he will cuddle and then time out. Interesting. Hey, what do you think of that? The no accident, you think? Or what was it?
Maybe he just didn't
the play?
Yeah, I don't think he thought it was going to as much time as off of the clock. Obviously, getting sacked so early into that play. Unfortunately,
he came down with the ball. He came down.
Oh my goodness!
He just mossed people. The Panthers on board before the half. He came down with that. God. And look at before the kick on your screen there. The Broncos on the Steelers. No, we're commentating on the Carolina game, but Broncos. Who do you like?
Man, talent on both. Really, really fun game to watch. Then kind of his comeback here. James Conner and Juju hopefully get going. And for the defensive side of the ball for the Broncos, a lot of young talent. Jerry Jeudy, Hamler, Albo, some O-line to help block. I'm just go with Broncos in that game.
Second that one. Drew Lock. Watched him since college. Fan in Missouri. Being paired up with Alberta. Also taken in the draft. Looking really good there. And Den Brady looking, surveying, and that he almost picked off. Throw. Too much on Mike Evans' peak there, if you will. Trying to muscle out that ball, but picked off. Brady's still trying to get comfortable with his receiver. Tampa. Mike Godwin is not the Ed Muhammad Sanu. And Fournette here, 5 rushes, 2 tutties. What do you hope to see here from Fournette or any of the running backs so far? Seen 2 of them out of the 3.
Just an LSU running back in Fournette. It's actually a little Fournette LSU battle here. But Fournette, the physical power back that he is, I'd love him just continue to forward, have 5 yards per carry this game. That'd be ideal.
And have her. Mike Evans here looking. Brady surveying, looks, and over the middle again. Middle of that receiver back in there. Brady tried to single out on the left side. We saw Trey Boston come over there. Justin and Evans, trying to battle out with Aqib Talib a little bit. Here we go again. We're seeing a lot of press, and Brady just out an easy touch on Mike Evans. I mean, he's Aqib Talib pressing. The whole defense has been pressing. It's just that easy.
Yeah, Carolina may be a little too confident in this defense, playing aggressively, pressing Pete Evans and Chris Godwin. When you just have the manpower of them, not a recipe that I want to be.
And that's speaking of want to be, that's a whiff kick. And if that was Dante Jackson, I don't think that would have happened.
I would have liked my chances there. Obviously, Mike Evans is a very big physical receiver, but I'd like the matchup much better. Unfortunately, leaves over there, and he might just have his hand day.
You think we would see a change in the Panthers defense here? He might, but maybe slot and move up any other might have. I apologize, I do not know what corners he has, but I mean, what do you think he could do? That's off. On with the pick and Anton with the rookie. Oh,
yeah, that comes with experience.
You hate to see it. We cover 4. We notice another Hunter Henry idea. McCaffrey, just easy 5-6 yards, 92 yards, making a lot of fantasy play in this game. Here we go. David looking, surveying the middle, and Hunter Henry, easy sliding catch. And Teddy Bridgewater, coming out, you're looking a lot better. 11 for 21, 2 touchdowns. He's trying to redeem himself here. He's throwing, the timing. He knew what he wanted, but the time not there.
Yeah, I think it would have completion and possibly a touchdown if he would have just waited for Hunter Henry to pick on that route before he quit, just to give him that little bit of an edge. But
and there goes CMC in the screen, jukes back in and gets hit. And Teddy Bridgewater looking a lot more cool, calm now. 22, not 0 for set, 3 picks. We're looking, and that, wow,
man,
he caught that ball. And a backflip. I'm almost speechless.
Curtis Samuel just on the back of the
position.
end zone. I can't believe he must have never stepped out of bounds. Was just able to keep the play alive and enter the end zone.
And just like that, 4-31 here. It's only third quarter. It does not exist. I mean, besides from picks, there has been no defense from either team. And what do you think?
Yeah.
Recurring thing, or do you think like a one-time thing, more of like a Rams of last year?
I'm starting to think that Teddy Bridgewater and find what he's capable of doing in this game. It's starting to come together in the second half. He's getting a little bit more and seeing the scheme come through for him.
And Logan, 3 rushes, 80 yards, 1 touchdown, but as we know, that 175 yards. This had a good day, but not a consistent day. Evans, one out there against Talib. He's eyeing that target down, patiently surveying. He had gone, exposing him to a last second, but could not get the. I don't know that, but Goblin was streaking there at the very end.
Yeah, and Panthers defense really coming through, forcing a punt for the Buccaneers. Hopefully,
I was just about to say, the defense has showed up. Panthers officially showed up, but let's be consistent.
That's what it comes down to.
Or, will ever have a CMC possibly as he's bouncing around right there, 22 yards. I do think he gets more than 30-plus carries. As it's, 10 more carries.
I'd like to see him rotate Geisen. That was his game. For the most part, just have a fresh backfield at all times. So hopefully, to rely on McCaffrey too. He's producing when he does get the ball out of the backfield. Just gets out of bounds. Doesn't even want to take the right call there.
McCaffrey has over 100 total yards, rushing and receiving yards. We saw just 33 yards. Will come out again. This bunch. White looking, Bridgewater. Almost caught. And I believe that was Samuel, right?
It did. Curtis Samuel. Teddy Bridgewater hit as he threw, so kind of sat in the air a little bit longer than he wanted. Fell to the ground.
Almost undercutting that route. Well, back and bared the linebacker. Looked like he was going to ball off and take it back, but Seth Roberts is it for 1 yard. And here we go here. Coming out in another set as we see cover 4 here from the. And looking double covered. And Curtis Samuel almost in position to catch up. That was swatted, and here's the Buccaneers defense finally showing up. Could we see a scoreless quarter here with two?
It looks both getting a little bit more defensive. Both of them not getting as much going on the offensive side of the ball, getting a little defensive plays going on. So might see the tempo a little bit.
And I see here a little pause from the Panthers. Maybe a little rearranging. We should pay attention to their defense and to see who they subbed out. Possibly, I doubt it. Not coming in for the 5. I doubt it. Bridgewater's been hyping up in this in the second quarter into the third. To see a punt coming from this Panthers. First punt from the day, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, I think turnover every time. So I think this might be the first.
Miller taking it and invading back there, but it inevitably gets done. So, Buccaneers back on offense. What can they do? I mean, this is the last. Just kind of threw it 3 times, and it was gone. And there we go. Evans on Talib. Brady eyeing that out again. Audibles trying to get Evans open, but it looks like it's covered. I do not know if he'll be able to make that rough hit off the ball to Logan. He just goes out of bounds. Awful. Thrown by Logan, losing a yard there. What we see here, up comes Tampa Bay offense, and maybe trying to expose the field there against Boston. We'll be looking, and Evans, not Evans, it's Scotty Miller. He does not come down with that. But Evans came open at that second through that.
Yeah, already the play that he broke free on earlier in the game was some damage after the catch. Wasn't initially open, but if able to wait a little bit longer, might have solved it.
Here we go. The Panthers back as we go, and that is up another dead here by the Buccaneers. Panthers defense has come through. Maybe they can force some picks or turnovers out of Brady.
Good time for them to show up too. Fourth quarter, just a minute and 8 seconds away. Hopefully Panthers get something going and make this a game again.
And they are not out of this game. They're only down by 13 points. That's a 2-score game. As you the Buccaneers making some adjustments on defense going in this fourth quarter, and the Panthers come out again in this heavy set. Maybe looking for a pitch. Oh, right up the middle. Vea missed the tackle. McCaffrey tackled by White. McCaffrey, 16 rushes, kind of been less relied on here. More passing by Bridgewater as the quarters get slower as they go by through all this passing. Here we go. We'll see another run here. Oh, McCaffrey in motion. Passes out to McCaffrey, but the defense reads it, and they're there. Blocking on McCaffrey. Jamel Dean speeds on that tackle. Here we go again. McCaffrey coming out. Vea coming out in the coverage. Bridgewater looking, throwing. Ooh, and Hunter Henry.
Man.
Was he even looking?
What a snag by Hunter.
That was a Patrick Mahomes no-look catch. Hunter Henry.
And something we haven't seen a lot this game, Teddy Bridgewater going out of the pocket and kind of extending the play, giving him a little bit more time. Definitely paid off that time.
3 seconds left to win out of bounds. Looking. Bridgewater throwing, and that's picked off by White. Can you return this one? He's a speedster. No, he gets tackled by an O-lineman. Devin White, 2 picks on the day, and right as the fourth. Ike, that's kind of crushing for the Panthers.
That is really crushing at this point in the game. Fourth quarter now just starting up, and you would hope that the Panthers would still be driving down the field. But we have seen the defense really step it up a notch these last couple possessions. So see if they can do it one more time.
And here we go. Tampa Bay coming out in this set that Logan ran for him for that touchdown, but Ronald Jones will be assuming to taking that run here this time. Here we go. Right cuts and right up there teleports just like CMC for an easy 13-yard gain, and that's his first rush of the day. That's surprising. We've seen Logan get more touches and catching than Jones. Are you surprised by that?
Yeah, I kind of thought they'd have the same approach as Carolina with Christian McCaffrey and Darius Geis. Obviously, Ronald Jones kind of being right between that power back and elusive back, mentality. I'm surprised that was only his first carry, but maybe with them kind of just draining the clock here, maybe go to a little bit more run heavy. Might see him get some more touches.
Now I'm hoping to see here a little bit of a, I don't know, of a true clock sense from the Buccaneers, wanting to keep the Panthers offense off the field. I'm hoping to see a lot more runs. And as we see Gronk streaking and Gronk catching, and that's a touchdown. And as my prophecy will not come true, Panthers offense will come out into the field. And I think this is a 2-point conversion coming up. And it will be. Who could he be looking for? Godwin to Fournette to Gronk, maybe to Howard, leaving him. Ooh, hit as he sacked. It looked like that was going to go to Fournette, and it's a 31-50 game. It's still close.
Yeah, not necessarily over, but
still a close game?
Panthers really got to put something together. I would say touchdown or bust here.
And as we just saw at the end, another shootout coming from the Vikings and the Colts game. 35-35. What a weekend we're having. Defense is non-existent this weekend. And Bridgewater come out in a 2 wide receiver set. Pistol Geis in the backfield as we're seeing here. Bridgewater looking to extend the play, as we're seeing here more now. Throws it and way overthrows it. Saw his mom in the bleachers there, and that's 3 touchdowns and 4 picks from Bridgewater. Bridgewater was getting comfortable, and then just like that, out of his rhythm.
Yeah, it's just one of those throws where you're okay with it, because if you would have kept it in bounds, maybe a big play happens, but out of bounds, nobody gets it. No harm, no foul, second down.
And CMC, 99 yards, 1 yard away. Will the Panthers get greedy here, trying to get to 6 yards with a run? No, he'll look to pass as smart people do, and he's looking deep. Jamel Dean, and it's caught by DJ Moore. Jamel Dean.
Wow.
He went to swat the ball and just whiffed. I mean, hay batter swing. He swung, and he's out. Like I don't know how to say it.
I don't know if that's where awareness comes into play, but he really went for it, tried to put the team on his back and swat that down. But if you miss, the receivers got nothing but space.
And that's Jamel Dean's second touchdown lit up, basically wide open. Jamel Dean missed a curl route as he just ran up, and right there missed a one-on-one ball, and Bridgewater loved that. He's been looking for those all day. 4 touchdowns, 4 picks. Jameis Winston 2.0 here in Pantherland. And Fournette looking heavy set, gets a block, gets another block, and Fournette is off to the races. And you can't make this up.
Man.
You really can't. As soon as the Panthers get something going, it just gets robbed. And is that the third one-play touchdown from the Buccaneers this game? Is that 20 points just from one play?
I think you'd be correct on that statement.
That was the TJ Logan run, the Fournette one we just saw, and then I think the Mike Evans play, the revenge on Trey Boston play.
Yeah,
that's 21 points, one play scores.
Panthers just haven't been clicking on offense and defense in the same sequence. It's always just one or the other. And when you're just that inconsistent, you can't expect to hang with the team.
And speaking of that ball, what I meant to say was time control. The Buccaneers have not had the chance to attempt to control the clock here, but the Panthers have had, a long time. We've seen the Panthers more than we've seen the Buccaneers on offense this game. Bridgewater looking, surveying, then sacked, goes down. Who's that? Ndamukong Kinks. Bridgewater this fourth quarter, he's been looking to get out of the pocket, make the plays last longer, but just can't get it going.
Yeah, maybe remembering that Teddy Bridgewater, obviously not the most mobile quarterback in the league, but definitely something that he has in his arsenal. Tried to incorporate that in the game plan a little bit, but a little bit too late.
Here you go, Bridgewater surveying, looking for that 2-on-3-on-1. Hunter Henry caught it, and it gets picked off by Edwards. Flipped up in the air, and he's taunting. Mike Edwards is taunting down the field. Oh, he jukes back and gets tackled. I mean, that's what you get, Edwards. Wow. I think we saw there, I think he was taunting down after that pick. I mean, that's 5 picks. I mean, I don't know if that's well-deserved or just ugly. And here we go. Fournette with so much room and gets... Oh, wow. It's tackled 9 for 102 yards. Ike, what'd you see there from that pick play? Henry had it, flipped up in the air. I mean, a lot happened.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a lot of not a lot of plays you can call for a 3rd and long situation like that. You just have to throw it up to your best matchup. Or at least get half of the yards there, maybe have an underneath kind of a safety route just to get you some yards, set you up for a little bit easier 4th down play. But just threw it up and unfortunately came down to a lot of Buccaneers waiting for it.
And I'm getting word here in the booth that a Tampa Bay head coach Soren Flein will keep. Well, there he is. Robert Griffin III is coming out to the field, coming to a read option to Fournette. I do not know if it was the rule book that scared him. If he doesn't know how much he has, but RG3 in Tampa Bay. I mean, the Ravens dropped him, and here comes RG3 in Tampa along with Brady. What do you see from this?
Yeah, with a little bit of time left in this game, it's not just a situation where you just put him in and let him kneel the ball. They're giving him a little bit of playing time. I don't expect to see a lot of passing, but just giving him a little bit of game time experience again.
And there's another defensive pass interference. It might give them keep Talib being too physical on the one. Will RG3 get a touchdown here? I hope to see it. He looks. RPO almost picked up, but Scotty Miller taunting into the end zone.
Wow, yeah, Scotty Miller. Scotty Miller on the bubble route there. RG3 able to make the right read. Could have probably handed it off to Fournette, but RG3 putting one in the stat column that he hasn't probably done in quite some time.
That's 1 for 1, 1 yard, 1 touchdown. Whoo! Almost picked off there. Yeah, he could have handed it off, but he really forced that one. And that's a 64-38 here.
Jeez.
3 minutes left. I mean, Jesus Christ. Can they score again? Will they score again? Should they score again? And guys here taking it up. I hope just to run this clock out. 426 yards. I mean, seriously, what do you think happens?
I expect them to go back to what's been working for them, and that's the run game. Have both of your backs healthy. You don't want to get any injuries this game. Put guys in as much as possible. Anytime you run a screen play or have a possession, probably do a possession catch or run out of bounds or whatnot. You just don't want to risk anything too stupid this game.
And Teddy Bridgewater, 5 picks, 4 touchdowns. He's getting into the groove, losing the groove. And the little tight end screen there to Hunter Henry. Interesting play. Sadly, it did not work out. And 2-0 warning. Hopefully, he just lets the clock run. And he won't, as he likes to pass. Bridgewater looking to extend the play, throwing, and that was a missed pick. And Roberts will complete it for a 1st down. Do you think Panthers looking to score here again? A little rivalry, or just a little pride? Or what do you?
It doesn't necessarily look like they're going to settle here. They're definitely moving down the field. 2-minute drill. Christian McCaffrey continues to just fall forward every time he gets the ball, pushing over the 100-yard mark in the rushing column now. I wouldn't be surprised if Teddy Bridgewater takes another shot.
Is looking another little RPO there. Bridgewater looking, passing, missed tackles everywhere. In the Tampa Bay did not know what to do against Bridgewater. 102 rushing yards from the Panthers. RPO. Bridgewater shifty. 120 left. Here we go. Bridgewater handing off to McCaffrey. Trips on his O-lineman. That's described the Panthers. They've got it going and they've tripped over themselves. That's been the name of the game today. A minute left. Hoping to see something happen here. Still looking to pass. Here comes McCaffrey, falling forward for over 100 yards in the day. Maybe he can complete off with a touchdown. Hopefully. Love to see CMC finish off with a touchdown. We've seen the corners back off of their respective targets. Underneath looking. Tackled inbounds. Is that a first down? And a timeout from the Panthers. Oh, yeah. They're looking to score. Whether it's a rivalry or just to prove something, they're going to look to score. Here we go. Just Bridgewater still coming out. Same set. Split. Here we go. McCaffrey just trying to cut it back in. 22, and he's still calling timeouts. Do you think they score here?
On the Tampa Bay side of the ball, you know that they're trying to get something to happen here late in this game. So you would think they'd be really aware of their play calling here to have everything locked up. But obviously nothing's guaranteed when you get into the red zone.
They're going to wait. Is this what I'm seeing? They're going to go for field goal. Oh, my God. This is a rivalry. Right? Is it? Is this just...
yeah, looking like they'll put up any points up on the board that they can get. And field goal, they're within range. End on a good note. Not too many things have gone their way besides some just big plays. So they're able to put up a field goal as time expires and just, get into that 40-point range.
And there we are with a final score of 64-41. Brady, a lot of one-play scores from the Buccaneers, and Teddy, a lot of picks, turnovers. Turnovers are the name of that game, I believe. I mean, if the game would have gone on for 15-minute quarters, I think Panthers might have had a chance. But turnovers, name of the game. Any takeaways?
To think that the Panthers had as many takeaways as they did, and were still able to put up, as many turnovers as they did, and still able to put up 41 points. Think about what those possessions could have turned into, whether they were 3 points, a touchdown, or maybe once in a while even a punt. Just it really came down to turnovers at that point, and just it really put the game away.
Well, we've had fun. Hope y'all had fun watching. It's been Ike and I in the booth. Robert Griffin III. We're out of here.
See ya.
Okay, now Ike, I know that game was painful for you to watch.
Come on, let's go. Toss him over to the forward.